thought I'd put some makeup on. So I did a little post yesterday about the jojoba eye pencils, and I asked you all if you had any. And I know some of you have, so I just want to make sure you know a couple of tricks for how you can apply them. Sorry, checking myself out. I've got a different filming setup today, so it feels really weird. So I'm going to just quickly show you all the colours that these guys come in. I'm going to speed it up because I know I only have 15 minutes on IGTV. This is bronze and it's a really beautiful colour. It literally suits everybody and anyone. This one here is copper. I love this one to really just sort of change up my look. If I've gone for a really natural eye makeup, I love putting some copper in the waterline. It really makes things a bit funky. This is the classic black, so really good for if you want a nice smoky eye. You can do a really easy smoky eye with the black pencil, or if you just want to use it in a classic normal way. And then this is the new colour, which is agate, which I have to work out. There must be some reason why it's called that. Does anyone know? I should probably have found that out. But it's like a deep sort of amethyst. I'm not doing well today. Plum colour, which is lovely because I used to use plum a lot. Back in the MAC days I would use plum in the waterline. Can anyone remember the name of that plum colour? That gorgeous plum, prunella I think it was called, in the waterline rather than using black, because I find sometimes black's just a little bit harsh. And then the one that I'm going to use today to show you how to apply is Forest, which is like a khaki green colour, which I am in love with. I love it. So I'm going to show you that as a quick smoky eye. Alright, so I've been out and about today, so this is sort of like foundation, a bit of harmony cheek tint, and then a little bit of harmony through the crease as well. So I'll quickly show you how to just do a really quick prep. I get really oily eyelids, so I always use a little bit of the translucent powder on my actual eyelid as a quick prep. And I bring that up through the crease as well. So that's what I love about these products. When you're buying them, they're really multi-use. It's not like you have to go and buy 12 different, I don't buy an eye primer. I just literally use what I've already got in my kit. So I love that it's quite minimalist and you can really build up how you use the products to best suit you and what you are looking, what kind of like results that you're looking for. This is the bronzer that I'm going to pop through that sort of crease area. So this has got, if you watch on YouTube, you'll know about the transition colour. So I'm just going to put this in quite heavy because I've already got a little bit of colour in there, so I know I can just spend a couple of seconds just blending that in. This has got rice powder in it, and I love the fact that rice powder also absorbs oil. So although it's a bronzer, it's a bronzer blusher actually, it's really good that it actually absorbs oil as well. So you're managing to sort of set your makeup with it, stop any shine, as well as creating colour and structure. So I do have that bronzer video. I don't know if you've seen that one yet. It's on my IGTV. So if you want to kind of learn how to use bronzer so that you're not making yourself too orange, or you're not, just so you know the best ways to use it, so you're really utilising it to the best of its ability. Okay, so I've just done a little bit of bronzer in the crease there, and I'm just going to sort of buff off the edges. This is just my concealer brush, it's got no product on it. So I was planning on doing contour and highlight workshop this weekend, but I've had a bit of a full-on week. I've not been very well, so I've just not been able to market it or do anything. So I thought, well, I would do it as a freebie, but I'm just not really feeling it. I'm just not up to it this week, so I'm going to definitely still do that contour and highlight workshop, but I'm going to let you know when. Alright, so first step to a smoky eye, a really messy, quick application of your eyeliner. And then I always go underneath as well, because for a smoky eye, for me, I want it to be nice and like dark through the lashes. So we're really not being very technical at this point. It's really just about getting some colour on there. So then what I do, as soon as I've done that part, I just start to buff this And like, this is possibly the absolutely easiest way of doing a smoky eye. So I'm just going to buff this over my lid. So it's a really sort of easy, lived in, sort of more of a chic smoky eye. It's not a really full on evening look. So you can do this with any colour. But I love it this time of year, just being able to go for those sort of earthy greens and playing a little bit more with makeup, going for something a little bit more colourful than nudes and the natural tones. So again, just the same on this eye. So I've done this eye, so I'll go back over to this eye. So with these, you have to work with them quite quickly. So that's why I've done one eye then the other. I think normally I tell you to go one then the other and make sure they're quite even. But what you want to do is you want to make sure you're working this shadow, well, pencil, and while it's still, before it's set basically. So just lay down that colour, go in at your waterline. If you feel weird about doing that little round movements is normally a good way of doing it. And then again, same, I'm just going to use my little detail brush from my custom brush set. In fact, I did this technique the other day with the new purple liner, so you can see my brush has still got a little bit of the purple on it. Whoopsie, caught out. Do make sure you're cleaning your brushes weekly, guys. Okay, so really just smoking that out and making it, you know, I'm bringing it up to sort of the crease area, but because I've already put that bronzer in the crease and just sort of above the crease, it's already beginning to be a bit of a look. It's a look. So really, you know, you could leave it there. I feel like I could probably go a little bit more, help if I was using the right side. So I'm going to just add a little bit more in and buff a little bit more out so that I'm nice and even. I just think it's so super duper easy just to do that. Now this is just my bronze, I'm just popping that back through. That's the slightly darker bronzer, this is Tullum, so it's a mixture of like a golden bronze. It's really, really beautiful, and I love it that it can really create some nice structure and shade while still being a really nice wearable colour. Alright, so you could go next level and put some liner underneath. I've sort of smudged some underneath, so I'm just going to, with my brush, smudge that over ever so slightly. I'm not going to go full on with the liner underneath, I'm just going to take some off the pencil and just smudge some underneath. So just that outer third of the eye for me. If I was making this a full-on smoky eye, I would go sort of underneath with the pencil and also in the waterline. So the waterline's that wet area under there. I'm going to pop some mascara on, and I'm just going to put it on nice and lightly just through sort of the ends of my lashes, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing this for Friday night fun. Dancing around the kitchen to Zoe's Extraordinary playlist, because that's what we do in our house. So a little bit of that just through the tips of my lashes, just for a bit of colour. Okay, I do think though, when you do anything that's got more of a smoky finish, I like to use my concealer. When I'm not really like, I don't have to use concealer all the time. Oh, it's here, looking for my spatula. I don't always use concealer, but when I do a little bit of an eye makeup, I tend to use a bit of concealer underneath just to brighten up that eye area. So this is the Arnica concealer. So I'm colour Chai. So for me, I don't want it to be like a highlight and effect. I literally just want to brighten the area up. So I've gone for the same colour as my skin tone. I love that it's got a peachiness to it. It really helps counteract any sort of bluishy, purpley shadows. just found the kids are definitely going back to school on the 25th, so it's good. Quite excited about that. Okay, so I just feel like that really helps brighten up the area. I'm going to go into the brows a little bit. So I have already done my brows this morning, but I just like to add a little bit of extra definition. So I'm going to do it with my angle brush. So I just want to do little individual hairs. So with my angle brush, I just take some off of the Perfect Eyebrow Pencil. Oh my goodness, I'm making up new words. And I just add some more definition in. And this pencil is an absolute dream to use. It literally is very hard to make a mistake. So I really love it for this purpose. Just putting little individual hairs in just to add a little bit of extra definition and, you know, make it look a little bit more professional. All right, so hope you've all been having a lovely week. And, you know, if you're in Queensland, we're nearly there. My lot are actually excited about going back. I am too. I'm kind of enjoyed having them home in lots of ways, but I think it's good for everyone to get back to some kind of normality and structure and routine. All right, okay, so I feel like I've been walking around all day with a little bit of a non-blended cheek, so just using my buffing brush from whatever is left on it, whatever product is left on it, some foundation, just to dust that off. And there we go, Harmony is back in stock. So if you do like this cheek colour and you weren't able to get it, I've now got some on the way. So I love Harmony. It's a carrot colour pot, it's absolutely gorgeous. So it's it's a multi-use product, so cheeks, through the crease, lips. It's a really lovely little pot of goodness. It's a really cute one. I also love Healthy as well. Healthy's slightly more of a caramel tone, so they're absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the difference between the two before we run out of time. Harmony's slightly more pink, Caramel's slightly more peach. So personally, I wear both and I like to mix them up because I've always been that makeup artist that like mixes things up. Because I like to just do that because that's what we do. But you know, it's just anything that gives you that wee bit of added colour and, you know, makes you feel good. So let's just see, can I pass myself off as smoky-eyed goddess? What do you think? What do you think of that little technique? So that's Forest and Tillum bronzer, and don't look at my nasty nails. Thank goodness the nail salons are reopening too. All right, I hope you're all good. I feel like I'm good. This week has been trying and I've not been 100%, but I feel like I'm back. So yeah, if you need any help with colour selection or product selection or anything, I would love for you to send me a message because that's what I love and that's what is different about me. I'm a makeup artist, so the whole point is that I can help you with colours and help you with products and, you know, chat to you and come up with solutions for whatever it is that you are looking for makeup to do for you. So take care and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.